I don't know about you, but I'm sick and tired of having to settle for a split every time we bet the WNBA. It's time to push the boundaries. Are you with me? What's up, sports fans? My name is Chris. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of The Bounce. We are a daily WNBA betting show that breaks down the odds, boards, gives you free WNBA selections for each regular season game. Today is Tuesday, August 8th, and we have a stacked 5-game WNBA slate to choose from, and we are pushing the boundaries. As I mentioned off the top, we are coming out firing with 5 selections for you, so let's make some freaking money tonight. Now, before we get into the plays, though, if you haven't already smashed the like button, please go ahead and do so now. If you guys are new around here, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are so close to 800 subscribers. Once we get there, that would be fantastic. The first play we are rolling with is the Connecticut Sun minus 7.5 points over the Seattle Storm. The odds are minus 110. Look, this game is similar to the Indiana game. We laid the points with the Sun on the road in that contest, and they easily covered the spread. This game is going to be, follow the same script. The Sun have, the elite ball defenders that can defend off the ball, that can defend on the ball. They take away what the opposition does well, and they're just well equipped to, beat shitty teams. And Seattle is definitely one of those shitty teams in the WNBA this season. The Sun, they already beat them by 20 points in July, and I'm expecting a similar script to play out in this contest. There's no look-ahead spot here. The Seattle Storm are terrible at home. They're just 2-12 on their home court. And I expect the Connecticut Sun to do, what they do best is put up plenty of points and limit the opposition, points and points in the paint, which I do believe that's going to be a big factor in this contest. Give me the Connecticut Sun here, minus 7.5 points, and odds are minus 110. The second play we have for you comes in the Indiana-LA contest. We're taking the Indiana Fever on the money line, minus 115 over the Los Angeles Sparks. Look, you know exactly how I feel about backing the Indiana Fever as a favorite, but the spread is small enough here. We can take them on the money line and hopes they open up their 4-game homestand that's coming up with a win against a Sparks team that, yes, they did beat the Washington Mystics in their last game on the road, but simply put, they're inconsistent at best on the road, and they just simply don't move the needle for me in terms of being able to score and defend at will. The Fever, they know they need to start winning some games if they want to kind of get back into the playoff picture. But I do believe this game sets up well nicely for the Fever at home. The Sparks are playing their third road game in 6 days, so I believe the Fever can take advantage of that, especially with Aaliyah Boston in the paint. Give me the Indiana Fever here on the money line, minus 115. The third play we have for you is the over 164.5 in the Minnesota-Chicago contest. The odds are minus 110. Look, the Sky went on the road to Dallas, 2 games. They put up 104 points in back-to-back contests. Both those games flew over the total in those contests, and now they return home. I expect their hot shooting to, continue and carry the momentum into their, when they get back at home. The Minnesota Lynx, they need a bounce back after putting up just 66 points in their last game against the Liberty, which was a 10-point loss. But I do believe they have what it takes offensively to keep up with the Chicago Sky in this contest. Chicago Sky are not as good defensively as they were the last 2 games, so the Minnesota Lynx can definitely help the cause in this contest. I see both teams hitting 85 points in this contest, and we're going to easily cash the over 164.5 at odds of minus 110. The fourth play we have for you is the under 157 in the Washington-Phoenix contest. The odds are minus 110. Look, the last time these two teams hooked up, they stayed under the number. They put up 153 in that contest. The misses were with all their best players, similar to tonight's game. They just simply don't have the consistent offense that needed to be putting up points on a consistent basis. The Mercury, they've been better at home than on the road, but I do believe the Washington Mystics defense will limit their, what they do well. And I think this game is going to be low scoring. We're going to take the under 157 here at odds of minus 110. And the final play we have for you is the Las Vegas Aces minus 9 points over the Dallas Wings. The odds are minus 110. Look, we were on the Liberty against the Aces in the last game. They covered as 5-point home favorites. Essentially, they blew out the Aces. We had that game pegged as a letdown spot for the Las Vegas Aces, and that came to fruition. They basically got blown out. They didn't show up from opening tip-off, but we're banking on them getting back into the win column here in a big way. The Wings are coming off 2 losses to a lowly Chicago team that they gave up 104 points in back-to-back contests. The Aces, they're loaded on offense. We know that, and we're going to expect a bounce-back performance defensively from them. So give me the Aces here. Don't overthink it. Aces minus 9, minus 110. That wraps up episode 51 of The Bounce. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to help support the videos, please smash the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and share these pics with your friends on social media so we can all make some money together. The next episode of The Bounce will be available on Wednesday morning. Until next time,